Hey, 49ers faithful. We're back with an exclusive video bringing you the latest updates on our beloved San Francisco 49ers. Before we jump in, make sure to subscribe to 49ers Zone and hit that like button. This way, you'll never miss any breaking news or exciting updates about the Niners. The rumor mill has exploded with one of the most talked about moves in recent memory, as whispers circulate that Deandre Hopkins, one of the most electrifying wide receivers in the league, is now headed to the San Francisco 49ers. Fans are practically vibrating with excitement, flooding social media with speculation, highlight reels, and countdowns to what could be a monumental chapter in both Hopkins' career and the team's trajectory. Insiders suggest that behind the scenes, conversations have been intense and strategic, with executives working tirelessly to orchestrate a deal that could redefine the Niners' offensive identity. The locker room reportedly buzzes with energy as players imagine the ways a talent of Hopkins' caliber could transform passing schemes, elevate morale, and ignite a sense of purpose that had seemed elusive in past seasons. Analysts and commentators are dissecting the implications, from matchups and defensive adjustments to chemistry with the quarterback and the ripple effects across the league. Fans debate endlessly, imagining highlight reel catches, game-winning drives, and the surge of excitement that a player of his pedigree naturally commands. The city itself seems alive with anticipation, from murals to merchandise speculation, as if San Francisco has collectively held its breath waiting for this exact moment to materialize. Hopkins' arrival is rumored to create seismic shifts in the team's strategy, particularly in the passing game, which analysts believe could be elevated to elite status almost overnight. Sources say coaches are evaluating every formation, every play call, imagining the versatility and unpredictability that a receiver of his caliber could bring. Even casual observers are swept up in the conversation, dissecting past seasons, performance metrics, and comparing potential matchups, as if predicting the future has suddenly become a public sport. The excitement spills into every corner of the city, from sports bars to online fan forums, creating a sense of anticipation that borders on feverish. Social media amplifies every hint and insider whisper, fueling speculation with memes, reaction videos, and fan-created highlight reels that imagine Hopkins already making the plays that will define the season. Discussions about leadership, mentorship, and locker room dynamics emerge, as teammates consider the impact of welcoming a superstar whose presence alone demands respect and attention. The buzz is relentless, as if every fan feels personally invested in the unfolding story, waiting for confirmation that could turn excitement into euphoria overnight. Financial and strategic discussions are reportedly just as intense as the fanfare surrounding Hopkins' rumored arrival. Executives and agents are said to be navigating complex contract structures, bonuses, and long-term considerations, weighing the investment against potential returns both on and off the field. Analysts speculate about salary cap implications, future draft flexibility, and the risk-reward calculus inherent in signing a player of his magnitude. Fans engage in endless debates about whether this move signals a serious push for a championship or a calculated gamble that could redefine the franchise's identity. Behind the scenes, coaches and coordinators are envisioning the creative plays, mismatches, and explosive moments that could emerge with Hopkins integrated into the offensive scheme. Social media speculation fuels the frenzy further, with every cryptic post or subtle media hint dissected and debated, transforming anticipation into a shared cultural experience. Even rival teams are watching closely, aware that the potential acquisition could disrupt defensive planning, alter matchups, and spark a strategic reevaluation across the league. The combination of talent, financial complexity, and league-wide impact creates a narrative that seems larger than life, one that fans can't stop replaying, analyzing, and dreaming about. Adding to the intrigue is the historical context of Hopkins' career, which lends weight to the rumors and amplifies the emotional impact on fans. His past achievements, iconic catches, and reputation as a game-changer make this potential move feel monumental, not just in terms of statistics, but in its symbolic value. Meanwhile, The Niners' own recent campaigns, with flashes of brilliance but lingering questions, provide a fertile backdrop for imagining how a player of Hopkins' caliber could alter the trajectory of the team. Fans pore over past games, imagining potential synergies with the quarterback, considering deep threat combinations, and even daydreaming about the touchdown celebrations that could electrify stadiums. Analysts speculate about the psychological edge gained by adding a superstar, not only inspiring teammates, but also intimidating opponents, forcing defenses to adapt in ways they may not be ready for. Media coverage amplifies the buzz, with sports shows, podcasts, and live streams breaking down every possible scenario, turning speculation into a shared, almost cinematic experience. The city's energy seems palpable, as if every fan is collectively imagining the first catch, the first touchdown, and the transformation of a team on the brink of greatness. It's more than a rumor. It's a moment everyone wants to witness. The ripple effects of Hopkins' rumored arrival extend beyond the team itself, influencing fan culture, media narratives, and even merchandise speculation. Social media feeds are alive with fan edits, reaction videos, and theoretical highlight reels, creating a continuous feedback loop that magnifies the excitement and anticipation. Sports bars, local businesses, and media outlets prepare for the eventuality, imagining the rush of coverage, interviews, and celebrations that would accompany official confirmation. Analysts dissect the strategic impact in ways that verge on obsessive, discussing every matchup, formation, and play design that could exploit Hopkins' unique skill set. Even casual observers are drawn in, debating how this move might influence playoff prospects, rivalries, and long-term team planning. The rumor has become more than a potential transaction. It is a shared event that engages communities, sparks conversations, and fuels a collective imagination that few sports moments can replicate. The anticipation itself has become a form of entertainment, as fans revel in speculation, theory crafting, and the thrilling uncertainty that comes with the possibility of a superstar joining their ranks. Every mention, every insider whisper, only heightens the sense of expectancy, keeping the conversation alive and electric. At the core of the excitement is the human fascination with what could be, the thrill of imagining a season transformed by the arrival of a player of extraordinary talent. Conversations weave through locker rooms, living rooms, online streams, and city streets, creating a web of anticipation that feels almost tangible. The narrative is powered not only by statistics and past performances, but by storylines, history, and a universal desire to witness something remarkable unfold in real time. Fans imagine Hopkins lining up, making spectacular catches, and turning ordinary moments into legendary ones, while analysts discuss how the team's identity might evolve under his influence. The energy is contagious, drawing in diehard supporters and casual observers alike, each adding their voice to the growing chorus of speculation. Podcasts, streams, and fan content proliferate, dissecting every potential scenario, every play, and every strategic implication of this rumored signing. The rumor has become a cultural touchstone, a story in motion that transcends typical reporting and engages people in an unfolding spectacle of hope, excitement, and imagined triumph. Whether it comes to fruition or not, the anticipation alone has already become a defining moment in the city's sporting conversation. The anticipation surrounding Hopkins' arrival shows no signs of slowing, as fans and insiders alike continue to speculate about the transformative effect he could have on the 49ers. Conversations in sports bars, online communities, and even casual social circles revolve around imagining the first game in which Hopkins lines up and commands the field, redefining expectations and igniting a sense of energy that has been simmering for seasons. Analysts discuss potential chemistry with the quarterback, the variety of routes he could exploit, and how defenses might scramble to adjust, while fans debate every possible scenario with a mix of hope, anxiety, and exhilaration. Media outlets report on every subtle sign, from cryptic social media posts to insider whispers about locker room dynamics, creating a whirlwind of speculation that seems almost unstoppable. Merchandise stores prepare for a surge in demand, anticipating jerseys, memorabilia, and fan gear featuring Hopkins' name and number, reflecting the cultural as well as athletic significance of his rumored addition. The energy feels electric, as if the city itself is holding its collective breath, waiting for confirmation that could turn speculation into reality and transform not just the team, but the entire sporting landscape of San Francisco in ways that are thrilling, unpredictable, and deeply engaging. Strategic discussions have become a favorite pastime for analysts, fans, and even casual observers, as everyone attempts to predict the ways Hopkins' skill set could alter the 49ers' game plans. Coaches are reportedly evaluating every possible formation, imagining the explosive plays that a receiver of his caliber could create, while fans debate the potential for deep threat combinations, sideline catches, and red zone dominance. The player's reputation for consistency, athleticism, and clutch performances adds a layer of excitement that statistics alone cannot capture, turning speculation into a narrative that feels cinematic and urgent. Conversations range from potential matchups with elite defensive backs to how his presence might free up other receivers and shift defensive attention, all while imagining moments that could define a season. Even casual fans, drawn in by the spectacle and promise of greatness, participate in discussions, creating a shared environment of anticipation, analysis, and hope. Social media magnifies every detail, allowing rumors, highlights, and fan-generated content to circulate at lightning speed, feeding a cycle of speculation that seems to intensify with each passing hour, reinforcing the sense that something monumental is about to happen. But before we dive in, don't forget to subscribe to 49ers Zone and hit the like button on this video. Your support helps us keep bringing you the latest updates on the San Francisco 49ers. And don't forget to share your thoughts on the news in the comments below. Financial implications are another layer of intrigue in the Hopkins narrative, as insiders speculate about contract structures, cap space, and long-term commitments that could make or break the potential deal. Executives are reportedly engaged in detailed negotiations, balancing the allure of a game-changing acquisition with the logistical realities of team budgets and future flexibility. Analysts dissect every possible outcome, weighing the risk-reward dynamics, while fans speculate about how the investment could impact draft strategies, roster depth, and long-term competitiveness. Even subtle reports about bonuses, clauses, or incentives spark waves of discussion, as each detail is interpreted as either a sign of serious commitment or cautious hesitation. Behind the scenes, coaches are planning schemes that could maximize Hopkins' strengths while maintaining balance across the offense, imagining creative routes, spacing adjustments, and game-changing plays that could elevate the team's performance to new heights. The combination of athletic excellence, financial complexity, and strategic possibility has created a narrative that is as multifaceted as it is exhilarating, capturing the imagination of everyone involved in the story and amplifying the rumor to near-mythical proportions. Historical context adds even more gravity to the speculation surrounding Hopkins' potential move, emphasizing not just the immediate impact, but the legacy implications for both the player and the 49ers. Hopkins' past achievements, signature catches, and reputation as a game-changer enhance the sense that this could be a transformative moment for the franchise, while the team's recent campaigns provide a backdrop of hope, potential, and unfinished business. Fans eagerly dissect past games, envisioning matchups and strategic synergies, imagining how Hopkins' presence could turn close contests into highlight-filled victories. Analysts focus on both statistical impact and psychological influence, considering how adding a superstar receiver could energize teammates, intimidate opponents, and alter the narrative of the team's identity for seasons to come. Media coverage intensifies the excitement, with stories, interviews, and commentary proliferating across platforms, creating a shared spectacle that feels almost cinematic in scale. The buzz is palpable, as fans from all walks of life contribute to the narrative, transforming speculation into a collective experience that stretches beyond sports into culture, city pride, and communal imagination, making every whisper and rumor feel consequential and electric. The cultural phenomenon surrounding Hopkins' rumored arrival highlights how sports rumors can transcend the game itself, shaping fan communities, social media landscapes, and citywide enthusiasm. Every leak, post, or insider tip is dissected, debated, and amplified, creating a sense of immediacy and participation that few other events in sports can match. Fans produce content ranging from fan edits to highlight mashups, fueling conversations and creating shared moments of excitement, while media outlets prepare coverage that anticipates every reaction, trend, and shift in public perception. Rival teams watch closely, aware that the acquisition of a talent like Hopkins could force strategic recalibrations and elevate competition across the league. Even casual observers are drawn into the narrative, discussing potential scenarios, dream plays, and emotional impact, as if the rumor itself has become a communal spectacle. The anticipation is infectious, sparking debates, storytelling, and daydreams that bring fans closer together, uniting them in the shared thrill of possibility. It is a reminder of how a single player's potential arrival can ripple across multiple spheres, from athletic strategy to social culture, creating a story that feels alive, evolving, and utterly compelling. That's it for this update. If you enjoyed the video and want to keep receiving exclusive news about the San Francisco 49ers, make sure to subscribe to 49ers Zone and give this video a like. We always look forward to hearing your comments and opinions. See you in the next video.